What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ the Gamer back in with another Madden 23 franchise series live stream. Today we're going to be continuing the 2026 playoffs. We got a number one seeded Panthers, Carolina Panthers, man. The second season at home for number one seed, man. So, yeah, they're going to be facing the Eagles, number 7 Eagles. Eagles pulled off the upset last week, beating the 49ers. And obviously the Panthers had to bye. Yeah, T-Lawrence was not really good in that game. You know what I'm saying? Denver Stewart was good. A.Z. Brown was good. Devontae Smith. Yeah, them boys had the yards type shit. Sacks, Josh Sweat, picks, Kazir White. Yeah, they beat 49ers 23-20. Now they got to face the Panthers, man. Panthers are missing Najee Harris. He won't be back till next week. So, yeah, they're going to be going out their backup running back, man. Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, if you haven't already, go check out the last division round streams. So check out the whole playoffs if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, championship games will be happening, so stay tuned.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Panthers on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The hand will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second and 1. That pass complete to Moore. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out come the Eagles. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Hurts. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
But 1st down, Hurts goes right back to Smith again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The big fella, the 30. 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball. those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on, and how often does that team that had been playing before win game one?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
Down to the 22-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Sanders. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays that we need to hit. They're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest at first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. A 10-play drive that time.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the deep.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 20-12, your final score. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles, for the Seahawks. And they had success all season throwing the football. No reason for that to change in the playoffs, as they've continued to move the ball well through the air. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3.
All right, let's show y'all, boys. So yeah, the Eagles up 20-13. A lot of turnovers, man. A lot of turnovers. A lot of turnovers on both sides, man. We're gonna kick this field goal here. Make it a 10-point game. Panthers are gonna get the ball back. Alright, y'all. Oh, nice. Okay. 1st and goal, Eagles, and they score. So make it a 3-point game. Kick it off back to the Eagles. The Eagles lead in 23-20.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Hands it off out of the gun. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw. That caught by Tremble. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Second and 6. Short throw hauled in by Tremble. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Up the middle they go with Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Sanders. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll run with Sanders.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And his kick is indeed good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
All right, man. The Eagles, man, they win. I missed the game when they field goal. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, the Eagles, they won, man. Brian Burns, he had a good game, man. That's 7 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. It's like I say, hey, good game, man. This might be the defensive player of the year right here, y'all. So I think the strengthening his case to win that job. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad if he win it. He deserved to get at least one, man. He's been like in the top for a couple years now, so he deserved. JC Horn had 2 picks. That's crazy how the Panthers still lost this game. They defense played good, man. They see JC Horn 2 picks, Brian Burns 3 sacks, man. Like I don't know, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Kazir White, 22 total tackles. Vontae Smith good. Jalen Hurts wasn't this Hunter dude. Jalen Hurts wasn't all that good today really. He had 2 picks, had a touchdown pass. Yeah, not much offense today. Once again for the Eagles, man. They won again the same score, 20. Nah, it's 20. This time it was 26 though, 26-23. So they won by 3 once again. So yeah, so we're gonna have the Eagles versus the Bucks, man. So the Bucks will have a home game, another home game. You know what I'm saying? They'll be hosting the Eagles, so the Eagles got to go on the road again. They want to make it to the Super Bowl. It's crazy how this season is a season where they winning games and they finally made it to the championship game. Because I always know how I used to roast the Eagles, bro. I used to be like, man, they got all this talent on this team, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they don't make it to the Super Bowl, and they finally in their first NFC Championship game finally. But I really lost all hope for them really because I was like I ain't expecting the boys to like actually win it though to be honest because because they this year they had the 7th seed so I ain't expect I thought they was gonna lose the first game. But nope, they head into the NFC Championship game to face the Bucks where I do think they're probably lose to the Bucks, but you never know. No, they probably could beat the Bucks, go to head to the Super Bowl. We shall see. We shall see, man. So, yeah, Eagles, they gonna face the Bucks next week, man. We got the Chiefs and the Bengals, so y'all boys enjoyed the stream, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and just sim to next week, championship game. Oh yeah, so y'all see right here, man. We got the Chiefs and the Bengals game of the week. That's gonna be a good one, boy. A lot of story on that game, a lot of story implications, stuff like that on that game. Then we got Bucks and Eagles. Okay, Bucks and Eagles, man. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I got the Bucks in that game though. But the Eagles might. It depends. Because the Eagles defense been showing up though, man. Only 20 points right here and 23 points here. That's pretty good. And the Bucks only been scoring 23 and 20 points. So shit, the Bucks defense gotta play good. Yeah, I think it's all up to the Bucks. The defenses in this game. Cause yeah, I think it's gonna be on the defense, and both defenses been playing good too in these playoffs, man. So especially the Bucks defense. So the Bucks defense could stop the Eagles, man. You know what I'm saying? And which I think they can. Yeah, I think the Bucks could win this game. I think the Bucks gonna end up winning this game. I ain't gonna cap. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game, though. I ain't gonna lie. But shit, you never know. I got the Bucks though winning. Headed back to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G facing the Chiefs, man. So I got the Bucks and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, y'all. So that's my predictions there. Like I said, we're gonna talk more about the game and how both of these teams got here tomorrow. So, like I said, the first game will be in the morning, and then the second game gonna be at nighttime, pretty much. So y'all stay tuned, man. It's gonna be good. Super Bowl. It's probably gonna be Saturday morning if I'm not doing nothing. Probably gonna be Saturday morning. So or Saturday night, probably Saturday night. I ain't gonna cap. It depends though. We'll see how I feel. Or maybe even Sunday. Probably Saturday night though. Or Saturday morning. Saturday probably. So y'all stay tuned. I might just start it. I might just do a Sunday at 6:30. Imagine on the actual day. In time. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. But she trying to buy me shit, bruh. She trying to buy me stuff. You want this? Hell yeah, I want that. Oh, yes. Yes, I want that shit. Yeah, I want that. I should say, oh, she finna give me that. Hey, hello, y'all. Hey. Oh, hell yeah, I want that. I go with that. Oh, yeah. I go, oh, I go with the jacket with the pair and the shorts. Okay. Hell yeah, I want that. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, definitely want that. I go wear that jacket the first day of school. With the pants. Yeah, with the pants. I just gotta use some orange shoes type shit. With some up over my forces. I don't know. Nah, that's what it's cool, but like that Friday. Yeah, that Friday type shit. Yeah, fuck the process. I'm gonna get this. This my process. I'll be stuck. Yeah, I want that, man. Nice. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I hear like background noise, bro. Don't mind that. I try to turn this shit down. I'm on the phone type shit. Alright, anyway, yeah, so y'all stay tuned, man. So I might see. So yeah, like I said, the championship games will be tomorrow, and then probably Saturday. Either Saturday or Sunday, because I don't know how busy I'm gonna be Saturday. I don't know. I might be busy Saturday, man. But I probably could do it Saturday night though. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I probably could do it Saturday night, honestly. If I don't do it Saturday night, I'm gonna do it Sunday at 6:30. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna actually try to go with the time. 'Cause we still gotta do the Pro Bowl too. I forgot about the Pro Bowl. So we probably end up doing the Pro Bowl Saturday morning, and then probably Saturday night we do the Super Bowl, or I'll probably just wait to Sunday night. We'll see how busy I am and how I wanna do things. We probably wait to Sunday night though. Yeah, we wait to Sunday night. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, we got the championship games tomorrow. Cowboys, stay tuned, man. We're gonna do Sunday night at 6:30. Yeah. So I'm gonna so give y'all a little break type shit to get ready for the Super Bowl. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Give y'all a little break to get ready for the Super Bowl type shit. So yeah, I'm gonna do it Sunday at 6:30. So y'all boys should be expecting the Super Bowl stream Sunday at 6, and then we're gonna talk about the game, get ready for the game. Then we kick off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start that bitch at 6:30. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right. So what about to say? So everybody, then we're gonna end up doing the Pro Bowl Saturday. Yeah, we did the Pro Bowl Saturday morning type shit. So y'all stay tuned. That's the schedule. That's what we're gonna be doing, y'all. So y'all let me know who y'all boys got in the Super Bowl, man. Who y'all got in winning these championship games. Like I said, I got the Chiefs and the Bucks, man, representing the Super Bowl. So y'all let me know. You never know. It could be the Eagles and the Bengals. For all I know, shit. Or it could be the fucking Bengals and the Bucks, Chiefs and the Eagles. You never know, y'all. You never know. But we shall see though for sure. We gonna see. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream, y'all. Hope y'all boys enjoyed the stream. NFL playoffs are almost done, y'all. We finna see who gonna be the Super Bowl champion, man. Very very soon. The NFC and AFC champion real soon. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna end that jump. Y'all see y'all boys.